Okay, boys and girls, here we go. Now, I've taken the bracket off, taken the pulley off, I've taken that off just by basically removing the nut. Now, there is a keyway on there, so that may have to come off before I can pull the shaft out. It's okay. Get a big ass screwdriver on this. Now, yeah, I'll confess I did crack these earlier. Because I'm a cracker. Here, cracker. Ooh. Yeah, they're gungy, huh? They're going to be cleaned up. Man, oh man, are they dirty. Alright. Now, ooh, oh, look at that. Oh, here we go. Oh, I just heard the bushes clicking. So, alright. Now that commutator, which is this piece here, by the way, in case you didn't know, this is called a commutator. So I'm going to clean that up. It's not terribly worn, and I will polish it. Not sure about the bearings there. Maybe I can just take them apart and grease them up. I'll clean all this up before I do anything else with it. I'll give this a damn good clean inside. Actually, those brushes, I don't know if you can see them, they don't look bad. As in, they're not worn out. I didn't expect that to go that far. Yeah, those brushes are good. So that just needs a damn good clean up. So we got that to clean, we got that to clean, we got in here to clean. My God, look at it. Wow. Alright, so the next part is going to be clean this all up and then reassemble it. I won't show you how to clean things. I'm sure you can do that yourself without my help. And that obviously has to be cleaned. Bush looks good. This is going to be blasted and powder coated. That's going to be blasted and powder coated. That's going to be blasted and powder coated. That's going to be cleaned. Not sure if I will powder coat it. There's a lot of components on there that I may not want to mess with, so I might just clean that up and give it a quick clear coat lacquer, and probably the same on this end. Clean this up and then give it a nice clear coat lacquer. That other unit that I have that I'm going to put out onto eBay, I've seen refurbished ones out there for over $1,000. That is fucking crazy in my book. Someone's got delusions of grandeur. That other one, I'm probably going to put it out there for like, I don't know, 150. Does that seem fair? Seems fair to me. 150 bucks. I believe it's in working order. I can't swear to that, but I do believe it's in working order. But I would still recommend you do what I'm going to do here. Take it apart, give it a damn good clean. There's not much to go wrong. The worst you can have to do is replace some brushes. Maybe a bearing if you're really unlucky. But that one span, and it didn't... spun didn't seem that bad. That's up to you guys. You may not even be in the least bit interested in that. I'm just waffling. Alright, let me get on with cleaning this, and I'll show you the reassembly in the next video. Okay, I'm heating up my sonic cleaner, and I'm going to put this in there. As you can see, it's really gungy in there, at least I hope you can see. So it'll be interesting to see how clean that gets. I'll probably put these pieces in there as well, won't do them any harm. Then they will be sandblasted. Then I will take the rest of this apart, probably. The only trouble with doing that is that the piece here, that's riveted to the casing, and I'm really reluctant to drill that out. So I may have to paint this rather than powder coat it because of the plastic here and the paper in there. I don't really want to bake it in my oven. So I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to clean it and then paint it with Por 15. These I will powder coat. They won't come to any harm. That, unfortunately, I will have to paint, purely because of my reluctance to drill that out and re-rivet it. But we'll see. I mean, I can get the main pieces out by undoing these screws with my impact, but I don't know. What do you think? Por 15 will be okay. That's what I've done the block with. I did that with Por 15. That looks black and shiny. So I think Por 15 is the way to go. It's clean-up time. Just cleaning up the insides here with some gasoline. I know it's not meant to be a cleaner, but it is extremely good at cleaning. I won't say I recommend this because then I'd probably get sued, but it works. Then we've got to clean this up a little more. And in here, it's been cleaned, and as you can see, the paper is broken up on this, I guess you call it a coil. My only concern is that that is a problem. I don't know if it is or not. If any of you electronics people out there, or people that know these vehicles, could tell me, do I need to worry about the fact that I don't know what it is, a wax cloth has come off, if that's a problem or something I should worry about. I don't believe it is, but I don't know. I'm no expert on these things. I was just going to clean it up and put it all back together. So if you know, let me know. I'm going to take this apart in a moment. Whoopsie, don't you dare do that. Just going to see how this is going to clean up. It's not coming up too bad, and then I'll definitely give it a polish. Well, it's got a little bit of wear on it, but I don't think that is anything to worry about. And what I'll do is I'll get something and clean in here, because you must have that gap. I do know that. There must be that gap there, so I'll get, I don't know, maybe a little needle or something, maybe a needle file, maybe a little file in there. Clean that up. Alright, let's take this apart. Shouldn't be too difficult. Just a matter of pulling the spring off. Ooh, there's a bit of tension on that. And then undoing this screw, and then I can clean all this area up. Do the same on the other side. I want to make sure I keep the brushes in the same place and the same way round. So I will mark them so that happens. And the reason for that is obviously because it's bedded into the commutator. So I've got a little engraver. I'll just put an X on one, and we'll take it from there. Okay. Meant to mention before, for those of you who are wondering about the colour of my fan, that is actually a mixture of two powder coats, yellow and silver. I had them and they were getting towards the end, and there wasn't enough in one and not enough in the other. So I thought, to hell with it, I'll mix them together and make a new colour, which is what I've done. And I kind of like it. Didn't come out too bad at all. Oh, and by the way, also, if you're wondering, this fan cannot go on the wrong way round. It's not possible because of the angle of the blade. You turn it round, they're still pointing in the same direction. I stood there looking at it for a moment or two, I must admit, and thinking, oh, you know, supposing I've got this on blow instead of suck. Well, it's not possible. So don't worry about that. It can go on either way round. The only thing I've got a concern about, of course, is these balance pieces. Now, there is one hole in each of the balance pieces, and there is one hole in the fan. So I'm really not sure if both balance pieces should cover that one hole, or whether they should be like this, and just one of them needs to line up with the hole, and then the other one counterbalances here. I guess I'll find out when I start the engine. That'll be fun. Next was going to be, I've ordered my valves, so as soon as they arrive, I will show you me lapping them in on my nice new head. And by the way, the head is going to be polished. It's not done yet. I figured I'd lap in the valves first, make sure I get all my shims done and everything's ready, and then paint it so that I don't damage anything. I don't want to paint it first. I'm also going to be polishing parts of it. I did see a guy the other day doing one on a YouTube video. He had the cover on here, so I really couldn't tell whether or not he had the camshaft in. But when you're doing this and you are doing the shims, don't have both cams in. Leave the opposite cam out. The reason I say that is because you have to keep torquing the camshaft down to check the clearance, and you need to rotate it. Well, of course, as you rotate it, the valves go in and out. And if you have the other camshaft in, you could end up with two valves meeting each other. An exhaust and an inlet valve could actually meet each other, and that is not good, as you can imagine. And as I've just spent over $1,100 getting this head done, having new valve guides put in, there's no way I'm going to be doing that. And especially as the valves are roughly $10 per valve. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6 the other side, 12, 12 tens. I know you went to school, so you can figure out how many dollars that is, plus shipping. All right, just thought I'd add that in. Oh dear, it's getting close. It's getting close. Trouble is, I haven't got my car back. It's in the body shop. So even if I finish the engine, I won't be able to start it. Rats. Well, and also I've got to put all the wiring harnesses in. Got to order them as well. That's $1,000 worth of wiring harnesses I've got to buy for my baby. Still, she's worth every penny. If I can sell my Corvette, it'll be even better. Then I can get the interior done. All right. Enough of that drivel. Time to say good night, one and all. Last look at the baby. I love that. Yep, I'm weird.